Easy people, nice things here. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully this is going to be a quick one. Just want to say a couple of things before I get started on this. If you want to contact me via info@melodymedic.com. That's info@melodymedic.com. That should be on here somewhere. And you can contact me for one-to-ones if you want to get some in-depth things what I don't show on here. Additionally from that, I'd also say my social media skills are pretty poor because I just can't be asked, if I'm being honest. So I've got Facebook and blah blah blah, but I don't really interact with that. I have it on the desktop. I don't even have it on my phone. I'm using an iPhone 6 as we speak now. I appreciate everybody who joins me for here. If you want to ask questions, always ask them here. That's better. So let's get started. What I wanted to show you here is I'm going to do something R&B, but this will work for any styles of music. I want to try and do something pretty quick. As you'll see above, I've got this thing here with a circle. This is called a circle of fifths, and it's really useful, especially for anybody using samples or anything like that. And what that tells you is what works with what. So the outside circle is major chords, major scales. It's the major scale. The inside circle is the minor. For every major is the opposite. It's just the other way around. So for example, C major is A minor. So the way I remember it in my head is Father Christmas gave Dad an electric blanket, and then you can I use a dirty version, but I'll use a clean version. Breakfast eats a delicious good. I can't think of all there. Breakfast eating all day good. Something like that. And what that is B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, and G flat. Right. There's proximity in here. It's similar to the DJ thing with the Camelot thing. The proximity, don't quote me on this because I'll have to have a look. But if, say for example, if you're in C, you can use C, G, and D, and A, and they'll all be together. The further away you come from the letters, the more discordant and that. Anyway, that's too music-y. The whole point of what I try to do here is I try to not have any music-y things, just like you use your ears and things you like. So R&B. So a couple of things I'm going to do just to fix this before I start working on this sound is I've got a LA Poly 4, which is in synth, big synths on the hype. Come on, get out. Right. So the reason why I use this is because this is, each one of these hype things has got slightly different controls. It kind of has its own little slightly different modulation things. And this one has got a bend and a bend time. And a bend and bend time are dope for having this kind of soul sound. The chord, what I've got here, not the chord, the sound that I've got here is all right. It's all floaty and it's kind of like one of them kawaii keyboard type things. So I'm going to change that sound. Analog pad, maybe. Yeah, that looks all right. But the reason why I got this one is because of the bend time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this bend up into the notes. So I'm going to move these down by 6 semitones, so it's like half of an octave. So just think of it as 6. It's always 12 is an octave, so half an octave, and I'm going to get close, and then I'm going to use the shift to get it fine. So 99, that'll do. Right. So what it's going to do, at the moment it's not going to do anything. But when I change the bend time, it's going to bend into that note. So it's going to bend from half an octave down up into it. So you get this nice. And then I'm going to do a bit more cut off. And maybe So I like that. Okay. So shift note. We got a progressions. I'm going to tell you this for note. Save your load of bother. Get MPC beats. Get MPC beats. Get scalar if you can. But you can do this with MPC beats. Get MPC beats and do your chords on your computer and then export them to this. It's already. I'm not hiding out if I say this, but there's going to be a progression builder inside the Akai Force, so you won't even need MPC beats. You'll be able to just do it actually on this machine. So yeah, all right then. So I say that to say this: you can do a whole load of fancy things on here, right? And you can use chord shapes and if you want to look at chord shapes, look at push and it's the same difference. But to get something decent out of it, you kind of got to know what you're doing a bit. And I want to try and do these where I don't know what I'm doing kind of thing. And then you're just hearing and you're going, yeah, that's right. So I'm doing R&B thing. To do the R&B thing, the best choices out of progressions are the jazz ones. So you've got all your ones here. I've got a whole heap what I've added. But the jazz ones are really good because it's like jazz is the initial thing before soul, right? So you had blues and then you had jazz and then from that jazz it went to soul and gospel. But the gospel stuff's all right. It's not as good as the jazz stuff, right? I'm so confident. I've just got it on that jazz one. I'm going to change it. I'm going to keep it in. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to change it. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to change it to. I'm going to change it to A. No reason, just for the sake of it. No, do you know what? I'm going to do B flat. B flat. There you go. So now let's see what these chords are like. Nice. Nice. Alright, maybe that. I like that. So that's what we're doing. Okay. So record 2, 3 and 4. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll do a bass in first. We'll do a bass in. So let's see. Right, so what we need to do is we need to find the key for this. It might say for this chord, these progressions, it's saying it's in B flat, natural minor, but that doesn't necessarily mean that is the best one for it to be in. Another way of me explaining that is what I've played there might not be centered around that. If I played it how it was, it might be centered around B, but I've decided to do my own thing. So the best idea is to go back to scale and then just play until find a note what works all the way through it. I'm in minor because I know that I'm going to be using sad things, so I'm in minor. So let's see. Does that sound like it? Anything else? That seems. Yeah, that's the one. So what we want is we want this to be this. So we want to find E. So we've got it. So it's E, E, and we can test that. So that's bummy there. So we'll try a harmonic. No, same difference. Let's do pentatonic. No, I'm going to keep that in because I might do some weird flat thing or whatever. So what we've got, right, bass. So because I ain't got headphones on, and I don't want to really feedback, so we'll just have to see. So we'll have down something. To me, not again, this is basic, so I don't even remember what I played. It's something like that. No, see, I always get it wrong. Yeah, I think that's it. Going longer than wanted. That was terrible. Yeah, yeah, that. So we'll go that last note. So we'll just change that. So we'll go here. We'll go da. Is it there? That's it. Ah, yeah. That'll do. And then drums. Okay, that works. That's cool for me. Now, adding samples. Let's say we want to add samples, and we do. We want to add samples. Right, we know what key it is now. Here. We know it's E flat natural minor. Well, it's E flat minor. So, that thing up there, circle of fifths, E flat minor. So we want E flat minor, which is there, and E flat minor is G flat major. So it's G flat major is E flat minor. G flat major is E flat minor. So what we need to look for is anything which is G flat major or anywhere near that, what we can change. As long as it's in major, give or take, we should be able to move it and it would be right, because I don't think we'll find things in G flat major, but don't quote me on that, we'll see. But we want something either G flat major or D flat or B major. Anything like that we can move. So let's go and get some guitars. So I'm going to look for some guitars. I'm going to go into my samples, and this is what you would do. You go into your samples and I don't know. I'm looking. Did I say I'd look for guitars? Right. I'll go here. This funk thing, and I'm looking for B, either B flat minor. Oh, there's a B flat minor. So there's a B flat minor. If we moved it up one, that would work. So let's go into here. This B flat minor. You might not see it here, but it says B flat minor, and we can use that thing what we've got above there. So I'm going to go into this, and got samples to make sure, and I'm going to look for that guitar. So we just need to move that up one, but I forgot what tempo was this. So it's 110, 110. So we'll load that into an audio. This is an audio channel here, so I'm going to load that in. Let's see if it did it right. Stop there. Let's see, did it land it in right? No, it came in at 68. Like I say, it's a bit funny, this 110. It reads them a bit funny. So 110. All right, so we've got that there. Let's speed this up. And now we only need to shift it one higher. I think it's one higher in it. E flat. So E flat. So B flat. So we need to go up. So in theory, if I'm right, I think this should work anyway, because it's B flat and it's a minor. So it's right next door to that thing. So in theory, I think this should work. Yeah, that sounds like that's working to me. I can't hardly hear it, but when I play it back, I'm sure that's right. So yeah, so hopefully this has been. Oh, it should have been fifth. Well, I don't know. Let's say I said that was 2. I liked them first 2 things. So I could mess around with the wall or whatever. So hopefully that's been helpful to you. There you go. Hopefully that's been helpful. It was meant to be a quick one. It's gone on a little longer than I wanted, but hopefully that should show you how you can make the basics of something up on there. Ask me any questions or anything like that. And until next time, stay safe. And as I always say, peace.